welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaycia. Today I'm creating a 90s makeup look. So I've done my hair like this, fingers crossed that it turns out good. I've done some pin curls and hopefully that will give me like a 90s fake blowout look. So yeah, obviously subscribe at any point during the video because I do fashion, beauty, skincare videos and I am sticking to one video a week minimum for 2023. So yeah, I'm just prepping my skin with some lotion to add some hydration, but this is the look we're going for. It's the 90s glam, soft glam, supermodel look. It's quite full coverage, so I'm definitely going to be working with my acne prone skin here to conceal the pigmentation that's going on to create a flawless base. So there's going to be a lot of base work in terms of foundation and concealer, so stay tuned for that. To begin with, I have eyeshadows. This is the Chanel palette. I'll link everything down below, but we're just going for like a brown simple eye look. Like there's nothing spectacular about this. I'm going to go in with a lighter brown across the whole of my eye and then go in with the darker browns. It is literally that simple. I'm not doing anything spectacular. I then have this Dior palette, which is actually for contouring, but I like these two lighter browns to again just continue building up. I was having fun with makeup here, so I was really using a lot and just getting on with it. So this is a very simple and easy eye look. And then I did my lashes. I added a corner lash and mascara off screen, but again, all the products will be linked down below. So no worries if you are looking for a particular mascara, the one I use will be down below. For foundation, I have the Maybelline Fit Me and Vichy Derma Blend, which are amazing foundations for coverage. Then I ended up using the Double Wear, Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is also fantastic for coverage and acne prone skin. So I ended up using all three. I think on this day, I was just like, do you know what? I might as well just go all out, and I also couldn't decide. So I went in and blended all of those. But beforehand, I used this primer. Essentially, I was going on a date, so I wanted the makeup to actually last up until the evening, which is also why you're going to see the lighting change in this video. Sorry guys, it's just that, you know, it's dark by like 4 p.m. So I started this video late afternoon and it started to change the lighting. But continuing on with the makeup, the base is really important to me as an acne prone girl. It needs to be full coverage for this look. The vision I had in mind is that my skin looks as flawless as it can, and for that I need full coverage and I need to layer it on. But don't get me wrong, there is, you know, that aspect where you could cake it on and literally see it on the skin, but you can definitely get away with wearing more makeup, enjoying the process and really blending it in, because when I go in with a beauty blender, what it does is it picks up excess product. So yeah, you could go obviously do the opposite, use less foundation and build up. I do that sometimes, but I also do this sometimes. I just layer it on and then let the beauty blender help to thin the foundation out.
Feels like the first time. Throw away all my pride. Don't wanna say I love you first, but holding it in just might make me burst. Love in the open, daydreaming, hoping, melting in our make-believe new worlds. Whispering winds bring the remembrance that you're my girl. No shame, no.
So then when it came to the brows, I had recently had my hair balayage, so I thought that I would do it like a lighter. I love a soft brow, and I tried to put a concealer over it and then a lighter brown. But to be honest, it just looked like I had makeup in my brows, so it wasn't really the look I was going for. But I think the finished look, it kind of pulls it together. But yeah, I'm not for this look. Then we move on to concealer. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in a lighter shade to really brighten under the eyes, because if that's one thing, the 90s makeup look, a couple of things really stick with me, like a brownish smoky eye, a really bright under eye and lightening that area, and then like a darker lip, which we'll get to later. But yeah, I really just love full coverage under the eye, soft glam, which I've really been loving lately. So here is the skin. It's very realistic of how it looks. No beauty effects on my camera or anything. You can still see the texture, but it is really an even base to start with. So then in terms of contouring, I am not the best, but I will go in with this. It's essentially a concealer in a darker shade to hope to give myself a bit of a jawline and also shape my face, because as you saw from the previous clip of just the skin, it looks strange because there's no dimension. I bring back dimension with my contouring and blush. So then I go in and do this on the forehead. Honestly, I use way too much here, but it just blends out so much. So this is me contouring my forehead. Then we move on to blush. I love blush, and this is probably one of my favorite steps. And again, I use it to shape the face. I do it on the high points of my cheeks to just really kind of lift and bring a bit of like sharpness. I'm just adding highlight to the inner corner of my eyes as well. Then I'm going in with the lipstick. I don't know the shade. I'll try and find it because it's not on the bottle, but this is a lovely shade. If you've been watching Wednesday Addams, this shade would look so good as like her lip. And then I'm going in with a paler color to just kind of balance out and create a bit more of a nude look. Then I am brushing up with some contour. Again, it is not my strong point, but I'm trying to dab because I'm scared of like brushing away all my makeup because I'm not a makeup artist. So I kind of dab, and then I know that I'm going to go in with powder later to soften that. So yeah, I'm doing this little technique that has come to light of creating a highlight there to then give you more of a jawline. That contrast between the contour and the highlight kind of should give you more of a slim look. So yeah, anyway, eyeliner on the eyes and nothing more to say there really. When it comes to powdering, I'm going to go heavy, and I'm really going to take the time to blend it all together because the contour that I did and even the blush was quite stark, so I really take the time to powder to help soften that, and it, in my opinion, gives it a really flawless airbrush look, both in images and also in real life. Then I'm going in with a pressed powder by Maybelline as well, and this is just going to help finish off the shiny parts of my face and just bring everything together to create that flawless look that I'm looking for. Then this is the finished look. So the eyes are very simple with the smoky brown. We've got the blush, the skin looks pretty flawless. It's the best I'm gonna do with my textured skin. So now I'm hoping that my hair is gonna turn out somewhat 90s blowout looking. It's gotta have volume, it's gotta have some curl to it, and it's also gotta hold. So let's see how this turns out. Okay, I actually really like it. I went for like a side parting and it's definitely got the volume. It did not last, by the way. I went out and because of how humid it is outside, it just pretty much went flat, but it looks really good here and definitely giving me 90s vibes. So this is the finished look. The hair, the makeup, everything is complete. I would say I wish I went a little bit darker with the lip liner to really give it the 90s look, but I still really love the way the makeup turned out and the way that it looked on camera as well as in real life. It didn't feel like I had way too much makeup on, which I liked. Here is the makeup in the mirror, so you guys can also see from like a distance. I think it looks really good, like in terms of makeup. So this is the finished look, guys. It is the 90s makeup look with a fake blowout hair, and I think it really does look like it could be from that time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. If you want to see any more beauty videos or a specific look for me to do, please don't forget to comment down below, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.